Hello, Lunar family. Welcome to my channel if you are new, and welcome back to all of my subscribers. I am Brittany, the Cosmic Lunar Soul, and today we are doing the very first pick a card on this channel. As you can see from the title, today's pick a card is going to be all about finding out who your next lover or your next relationship is going to be with. This is a collab, so if you would like to check out any of the other videos, make sure you check the description box below. But I am doing this lovely collab with the following: Mamina Divine Starseed, Fairy Tales and Cocktails, Cosmic Love 333, Pixie Dust Tarot, Velvet Cat, The Abyss Tarot Tat, Mystic Tea Tarot, Mystic Star Magic, Triple Moon Goddess, Gifted Soul 77, Carm Alexi, your intuitive bestie, The Silver Express, Tanya Pizzolato, Celeste Simone Tarot, Kittens, Weights, and Tarot, and of course, last but not least, V Love and Tarot. So again, make sure you check out those links below and let's get started. I have 3 piles to choose from. As you focus on what pile to pick, make sure you take a deep breath, inhale nice and slow. I like to count to 3, hold your breath for another count of 3, and then release for a nice slow count of 3. Pause the video and take your slow breaths of 3 in, pause, and out, and then pick your pile, and then you can use the timestamps in the description to go to your pile. All right, pile 1, let's get started. First, let's pull a rune and see what our overall theme is going to be. Ooh, we have woman. So the woman rune is not necessarily about attracting another woman if that's not what you're looking for. It's about compassion and comfort, finding someone who is encouraging, someone who might be healing to you in a kind of way. And overall, you might have a very nurturing and nourishing relationship. So let's go ahead and put that up here and let's get started. All right, let's see what kind of energy this person is going to be giving off. Oh, we have prosperity and abundance. So remember our rune here, we have someone who is going to be providing a lot of abundance in the relationship. And it doesn't have to be something superficial like money. It could just be, you know, having prosperity and abundance can be something from within as well. So this is going to be someone who, again, is nourishing and nurturing, someone who's going to just provide. And you see this woman here relaxing in her garden. And that's the perfect example of what I'm talking about. The garden can be nourishing. The garden can be relaxing. So this person is going to create an environment that the relationship can just prosper in. And then here we have meditation for creativity. So you have this lovely environment that you guys are creating. This person is also going to allow you to be creative, and perhaps maybe that's how you guys even meet. You have something in common that you do create creatively, and that's how you start this connection. That's how you start building this bond. And then we have truth. I think this is someone who this is going to be someone who you can really be truthful with, someone that you feel just instantly, naturally connected to, someone you can be yourself with. So I think that obviously this is a great foundation for a really long-lasting relationship. And then, of course, you're going to have some passion. I really love this card, especially with this guy. You can see he's, it looks almost like he's throwing flames out, which is just, you know, fueling a relationship, fueling the passion. And then you have this passion card here. So it's just saying that you're really going to have someone who's not only just nurturing and attentive, you're going to have someone who's really passionate. Someone's going to really be passionately falling for you. You're going to have a really fiery relationship, it seems. And then, of course, here we have forgiveness. I think this is a sign, again, with the whole theme of being nurturing and I think with this whole thing with being nurturing, you have this air of forgiveness. You know, obviously with all relationships, there are ups and downs, but this is someone that you will find easy to forgive, and vice versa, someone who will find it easy to forgive you as well as you guys go through your relationships. Next, we have new beginnings. So this is going to be someone that I think you're going to be meeting for the first time. I don't think it's someone you already know. And like I said, it might be someone who is new to the scene. Like if you're into gaming or, you know, sport or whatever your hobbies are, I think it might be someone who shows up new to that. Or if you start a new thing, that is going to be where this new beginnings come in. And then we have spirit guide. This is someone who I think you'll relate to spiritually as well. And I think if you work with guides, deities, ancestors, anything like that, I think they're really going to have your back on this. This person is really going to get support both from you and from your spiritual, from your spirit guides. And I think if you are, like I said, if you're into things, either witchcraft or spirituality in some way or another, I think that they are really going to be supportive of you. So again, make sure you're just truthful about who you are with that person, because they really will support you in that. Let's see what your tarot cards are. So we have strength. You're really going to have someone who's going to walk beside you with a lot of conviction. The strength card, you really have someone who is going to make a strong impact on your life. This is someone who's going to be courageous, determined. He's really going to have a lot of influence over you in a good way, I think, because I think you're just going to start to really build those bonds that we see in this truth, passion, and forgiveness. Those are really great foundational bonds to have with someone. And then we also have the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles makes me think that you have been putting out your manifestations. You've been trying to manifest this person, and you're really going to reap the fruits of your labor. You could finally relax in this. Again, it looks like this person is relaxing in this garden, similar to what we have here. And Pentacles is a sign of the home and finding security. And I think you're going to really find some security, some sense of home with this person that you, it looks like that you are manifesting. And also the Nine of Pentacles is about reaping the rewards. So let's see what your last card is. We have the Nine of Wands here. The Nine of Wands, you have 2 nines, which is awesome. Nines are about fulfillment and attainment. So you're starting to attain the things that you have been putting out in the universe. The energies that you have been putting out into the universe are finally coming back to you. And here with the Nine of Wands, you see someone who is really, again, I think it relates back to this passion here. You find someone who is ultimately, they might be nourishing and nurturing and passionate and everything like that, but they're going to fight for you, and if you perhaps miss the signs or whatever, they're not going to let you slip away. So you're really going to find someone who is going to put more of that fiery energy out and make sure that they don't miss out on the opportunity to be with you. Alrighty, pick a pile one. Let me know in the comments if this resonated with you. Let me know what message hit home the most with you. And if you're curious about the decks that I use, they will be in the description box below. Thank you so much for joining. And remember, if you want more of a reading, more understanding of who is coming into your life, make sure you check out the other lovely ladies in the collab, and you can find their links in the description below. All right. Bye, guys. Hi, pick a card too. All right, we are going to get started with a rune pool. So let's see what we have. So we have here romance. Romance is all about relationships, desires, fantasies. It can sometimes hint at a sign of illusion and obsession. So we'll have to dive a little deeper and see what we have here. All right, let's move this up here. Let's see what we have. Oh, we have connect with Gaia. This is a lot of earth energy. This is about feeling grounded, and perhaps this means if you have been feeling a little out of sorts, in order to find the person that you are manifesting, the next person who's going to be, in order to find your next relationship, you need to connect more with the earth. And I think maybe that will help clear your mind. You won't miss out on those signs when that person comes into your life. And then we have here cleansing body and spirit. These together make me think that the person that you're attracting, this is going to be someone who really helps you stay grounded, stay clear of mind and clear of body, everything like that. And they might be someone spiritual as well, someone who can help you connect with yourself and connect with the world around you. And then we have acknowledgement. This card is actually just saying that you are going to find the person that meshes well with you. You're going to find someone who sees you for you, who acknowledges your existence and your purpose, and helps fulfill that need that you have right now in needing to be seen. And you have divine guidance. So this divine guidance is kind of a wild card in this deck. This is a card that is saying that you're going to find the person who is your other half. And you can take that how you will, soulmate, twin flame, whatever that means to you. You're going to find someone who really just you connect with instantly. Ooh, we have protection, and I love that this is being paired here with connect with earth. I see a lot of earth and water energy happening right now, and here in protection, you're going to find someone who really has your best interest in mind. You're going to meet a guy, or you're going to meet a person who is really just, and you might even end up being their whole world, right? But not in an obsessive way, more of a, they'll stop at nothing to protect you and to make sure you're nourished and to nurture you. And then we have here reconciliation. This is someone who's really going to help you through some time. So perhaps if you have just gotten out of a bad relationship, or you've been trying to put a bad relationship behind you, I think with this cleansing and the reconciliation, you're probably meeting someone who is helping you through that. And perhaps that's how you actually end up connecting. That's how you build this connection. Someone who has been helping you through this difficult period in your life. And especially with this earth energy, I feel like this is someone who has been around for quite a while, and someone maybe perhaps you haven't seen in that light because you haven't had a chance to cleanse your mind, cleanse your body yet from the previous pain. So once you reach that point of reconciliation, you see this light shining through, I think you will actually start to kind of notice the person who has been around you, this whole time. Let's see what tarot cards you have. Oh, you have the Six of Wands in reverse. So the Six of Wands in reverse is about falling from grace. It's someone who perhaps was doing really well, and suddenly there was a little bit of an upheaval that happened, and they just fell on some hard times. And I think that perhaps this relationship that is going to be coming into your life is going to be a relationship that helps both of you grow. It's going to be, there's also an air of ego that is in this card, and perhaps you're going to be attracting someone who is going to help you through these things, but that might fuel their ego a little bit, so you should be careful about that. And then we have the Seven of Wands. There's a lot of, so while there's a lot of earth energy happening over here, there's a lot of fire right here. So we have the Seven of Wands in reverse, and I think this person is also going to be going to be overwhelmed in whatever situation they're going in. So seeing this flow here, I feel like perhaps this is a journey you guys are going on together, of recovering from past pain, past hurts. There's an air of losing confidence, which I think is what fuels the ego. It's overcompensating for that lack of confidence. And this is going to be a relationship where you both can grow together. And then finally, we have the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords is really interesting because while Swords is air energy, there's more, pages represent a lot of earth, which you have over here. So there's more of that earth energy pulling through here. And what I see here with the page is someone who is curious, someone who might be a tinkerer, someone who might like to create things, someone who is really also perhaps a little restless, which is why we see these things here, right? Eager to move on to the next step and maybe put some past hurt and pain behind them. But again, you need to go through this process here with the connecting to Gaia and protecting yourselves and cleansing in order to get through to this cycle of reconciliation. And I see reconciliation more being reconciling with the past and the relationships you had previously and being able to move on so you can drop that ego and you can reform and so you can regain that confidence. So I kind of see here why we got this relationship card. This is why we got this relationship rune. This is a full cycle here of letting go of the past and re-rooting yourself in order to move on, dropping some of those shadows that we're carrying with us so we can move forward and start being innovative and creative again. All right, pile 2, I hope you enjoyed your reading. If you would like even more, remember I'm doing a collab, so check the links down in the description and you can get a little bit more information about who your next relationship is going to be. So thank you, pile 2. Make sure you give me a like and subscribe, and I will catch you next time. Hi, pile 3. All right, let's get started. And I am going to do a rune pool. So let's see what we get. Oh, we have the moon. The moon is about being adaptable and accepting change. It can also be a sign of your emotions and feelings towards the situation being more heightened. And there's also a theme of introspection and relying on your intuition with this. So let's pull the cards and let's see what we get. All right, let's start here. We have hibernation and regeneration. Oh, you are going to be finding a person who has just gone through a period of rest and they are feeling rejuvenated and relaxed and just really reconnected with the earth, ready, really grounded and ready to go. And let's see what else we have. Oh, of course, following that hibernation, we go into a period where they have begun transforming and changing. And I feel like because of this knowledge, this is probably someone that you've known for a while, and perhaps maybe you realize that, wow, they're really different. They're not the same person they were before. They've gone through a great transformation. They have left the cocoon and are now a butterfly. And then we have vulnerability. Perhaps if this is someone you knew before, you're realizing that they are learning to be vulnerable. They're learning to open up and let people in, let them see them for who they really are. And it's this journey of transformation that is allowing this to happen. And then we have divine guidance. This is a wild card. This is someone who is, again, if they've been in your life for a while, this is someone who has meant to be in your life. And you can take that how you want, soulmate, twin flame, whatever that means to you. But this is someone who was meant to be in your life. And if things didn't work out before, if you had tried before, or maybe you weren't, into that person at that time, perhaps things are different, and this is a sign from the universe. This transformation and this path into vulnerability is something the universe is just telling you that now's the time to step into this relationship. And here we have freedom. This is really interesting. I wonder if this person is someone who is going to help bring freedom into your life. Perhaps you feel sort of isolated and perhaps even alone, and that can really make you feel like you are not connected to other people. And I think this person is really going to help free you from that. Ooh, and then we have commitment. So this person, which is interesting with freedom, right? Because a lot of people don't consider commitment to be parallel to freedom, but they're really going to support you in a lot of ways. But they really, really are going to head fast just want to make a commitment with you, and you're going to see a lot of connectivity between this person. Let's see what your tarot cards have for you. Ooh, we have the Knight of Swords. This person is ambitious. They are perhaps maybe a little impulsive, but they're really driven. They have a goal in mind, and I think that goal is you. So if perhaps maybe you might even be aware of this person pursuing you, perhaps you need to realize they have changed, right? They have gone through this process. They've regenerated themselves. They've transformed themselves, and they're now ready to, they're in a clear state of mind, and they are ready to go for what they want. And we have the Queen of Wands. I feel like the Queen of Wands is how they perceive you. They see that you are someone who is independent, but you're determined, you have confidence. And remember this freedom card, even though you can be independent, independence can sometimes be a little isolating, right? So they see that in you, and they are rushing towards you. They are working on freeing you from having to feel like you have to be independent, right? And it's okay to be independent, but when you feel like you have to, that can really lead to isolation, can lead to a lot of loneliness, and they are rushing towards you. And then here we have the Tower. Very interesting, because the Tower card is usually like this spooky ooky card and like doom and gloom, but in this deck, and a lot of times with everything going on here, I don't see it as that. I do see that the Tower is going to be someone who is just, you know, there's going to be an air of sudden change, and things might get upheaved at first, and that's always a little uncomfortable, right? So this new relationship might be something that comes on really suddenly and you didn't expect it, and you know, and perhaps maybe you've tried in the past with this person and things just didn't work. So maybe that is what is scaring you, but there's an air of confidence in this person standing here. She has a smirk on her face. She knows what's up, and the thing about the Tower is there's revelation in that. So while there's some sudden changes happening, there are things that are coming to light to you. You're starting to finally understand that just really makes you smirk. It really just drives home this whole transformation that's really happening. And it's just like, all right, this person has changed. You know, put your foot into this, step forward, step into this new relationship, because it is new. Even if you've done it before, if you've been there, done that, it's new. This person has changed and is looking for a commitment and is rushing towards you right now. Okay, pile 3, I hope you enjoyed your reading. If you would like more readings, make sure you check the links below for the other ladies in the lovely collab. And if you enjoyed this, make sure you give me a thumbs up, subscribe so you don't miss any future videos, and I will catch you next time. Thank you for joining.